Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot. How are my wonderful, you guys are my wonderful Libras. How are you guys doing? Libra the lover. Ooh, I got love on my mind. You know what's going on, Libras, is that we didn't do our breathing exercise yet. So, welcome, visitors. Welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot, where we are inspired to rise. We always practice our breathing exercises before we dive in. It helps clear space. I cleared on mine, you clear on yours. So, we want to get into our sacred realm and leave all that baggage outside the door. We don't have time for it. We don't want to be bothered. Got it? Got it. Clear. Inhale, exhale twice, and then shake it off. Inhale, exhale. Ooh, doesn't that feel good? Inhale, exhale. Ooh, and then shake it off, shake it off. I love that. I really love that. That was such a good feeling. I feel so good. Oh, thank God it's Friday. It's a day. Oh, end of the week. You get to breathe a little bit, relax, see what's going on. Sometimes you just want to stay home and put your feet up and relax and just enjoy the moments. Just do fun things. Sometimes you're in shopping mode, but you could do so much shopping online now. I just can't take crowded malls and all that type of stuff certain times of the year. But everything now you get online, even the stores in the mall, most of them online anyway. So, let us see what is going on. Spirits, talk to us on behalf of our Libras. Allow them the opportunity to gain knowledge, follow their intuition, recognize the signs, listening in tune with self, help them to gain clarity and knowledge. And release any tension that's in their neck and back. Help us to reveal what needs to be unveiled. Here we go. Runaway. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Libras, Libras. You know why I say Libras are lovers, okay? You see, I love when the truth is revealed. Run away. That's what your person wants to do. And I think that's the reason you like them too, because that's something you would do. Spur of the moment and just get up and go. You're a lover and you love to live. And that's important to you, for the person that's with you, that can be spontaneous and do fun things without thinking too long about it. Just spur of the moment. Libras, you get in that mode a lot where you just want to bounce. You think you're a ball. You just want to bounce. When life gets a little bit more restrictive and difficult than planned, you just want to go. You don't want to be held back from going and growing and being where you want to be. You know, and it's so funny. Some Libras, the person they want to do fun things with, enjoy their company, that's not the person they normally have children with. Not all Libras, I'm just saying some of them, because they want to be in that free spirit, that free mode. They'll have children, but they don't want the kids holding them back from things that they want to do at any time. Needless to say, there's a lot of Libra men that are stable, that are loving, that take care of their families, as well as Libra women who do the same thing. So I don't want anybody taking offense if I say man or woman or them. I just want you to know that it's only supposed to reflect for you and your perspective. So this Libra really cares about this person, and this person really cares about this Libra, because they want to be so in tune with themselves that they block out the world. They don't want to hear the noise from people telling them what they can and cannot do. They want to do what works for them without permission. Emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm not, I'm still working on. A work in progress. It's not easy for people to show their feelings. And Libra, gosh, I think that when you reflect and show your feelings, but when you do, a lot of times you're not 100% committed to that one person. Libras are flirts, and remember, everything is not all. Some Libras are flirts, and they don't, emotional intimacy you may not get from them right away, if ever. But as far as physically, you'll get that whenever you want it because they're lovers. But when they commit to you 100%, they might go 90, 92%, 93%, but there's always a part of them that they hold back on. They don't want, I should say, you don't want that vulnerability open and vulnerable to the world. You want to still have something of yourself that reflects your power, your strength, your being, your existence. You don't want to be completely where someone else will hold or bear your heart completely. You don't mind someone loving you 100%, but you always have this little fear factor of giving someone all of you where they have that opportunity to hurt you. That is something that you don't want to experience ever again in life. So you're always a little cautious about moving forward for fear of being too open and vulnerable and being hurt in the process. Mother wounds. My mother is a big my mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. Males or females, when your mother hurts from actions that were taken against her, it resonates a lot of times with the children. And you don't even realize you grow up with that cage over your heart where no one could get out unless you, or I should say, no one could get in unless you open the door and the lock is on the inside. If you're a child and you've witnessed your parent being abused, hurt in any way, called names, beat down, it does stay with you no matter how you try to wipe it clear. And it prevents you from being so open and vulnerable that someone would have that control and power over you, male or female. So when they're telling you about mother's wounds, it's things that have happened in your presence to your parent, and you're hurting. It's like your feminine energy, your softer side, male or female, because maybe you were too young or too little to do anything to help. Or maybe you heard your mother crying. Those things resonate with you because of your past. You may even have had tried to bury it and not realizing how it takes over your life in a relationship because you're always waiting for the next shoe to drop because you don't feel comfortable 100%. That happens a lot to children from, that grew up with an abusive household. You remember that pain, you feel that pain. So you're not going to make yourself a target and be so vulnerable that somebody has that hold over you where you're so in love with them that they control you. In time, you may grow to trust, but that is one of your hindrances. It's something that flashes back on you. You remember. It takes a toll on you, or, allowing people to call you inappropriate names because you grew up that way. You're used to it. So, think about some of your personal issues. And it's always good to speak to somebody about it, especially when something is bothering you. A licensed therapist, somebody you may feel comfortable with, and talking things over, because there's no shame in that anymore. But if something is bothering you and you're hurting and you just want somebody who's neither here nor there, they're just listening and interpreting what you said, and they're letting you be a venting board, it releases a lot of tension. Just talking things through. Ooh, what is this one? All right, so we got two of them. Is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me if it isn't. Unblock me. I miss you and want to connect. Please unblock me, literally or energetically, so we can speak. I have a lot to say. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, my goodness. Libra. Libra. I see you realizing that somebody is important in your life, and they've been with you through the good and bad times, through the storms, through the hurricanes, through the avalanches, through the doubt, through the loss. They have been right there beside you. And it's this person is getting closer to you than you expected they would or could. And you've been playing the field a little bit, because I see a triangle. So I know that that's because you have not been committed faithfully to one person, but you don't want either party to know about the other party. So there's excuses on both sides. But the difference is there's one that you're living with and one that you're not. There's possibilities, future plans with the one that you're living with, because that's your safe person. And then you got a person outside of that that's your exciting, not by the book, not having to do this, having to do that, not having to be what? 100% committed or responsible. This one on the outside makes you feel free, that you don't have to worry about any lackings because you do as you please. It's like living a double life. There's one that you connect with long term for long term goals and family, etc. And then the other one, if you could live like that the rest of your life, you'd be happy, because you don't have that responsibility. You'll do little things here and there, but the strong responsibility that's an expectation from this person, you could pretend because they're so in love with you. But when the person that you are really in a relationship with finds out what you've been doing, things are going to change. So you better think about what you want and who you want it with. Because here, as you can see, unblock me. I miss you and I want to connect. Please unblock me, literally or energetically, so we can speak. I have a lot to say. Okay? So you got what you wanted, because this person found out. Is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Answer me. We're not playing games here. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. That's what you want to know, Libra. Let me know. Because I'm not up for the games. I'm tired. I'm tired. I want more out of my life. I want more out of a relationship. This is not it for me. Please tell me, please tell me it isn't. Please tell me it isn't. Please tell me it isn't true. I'm ready for you to lie because I already know it's true. So go ahead, tell me it's not true. Tell me they just jealous of our relationship. Tell me my friends always want to say stuff because they're jealous that you got a man or you got a woman. The lyrics, they trying to ruin what we have. People be coming at me left field and I'll be holding back. I let them know that I'm with somebody. But just because I talk to a female or I talk to a dude doesn't mean that I'm looking for a relationship. And it's up to you, Libra, to believe it. But right now, you have them blocked. You wanted to know if it was true. They tried to duck it, but the truth eventually came out. And now you're trying to decide if you even want a relationship with this person. Because you blocked them and they're saying, unblock me, please. We need to talk. There's a lot that I have to say. Now they want to talk. This has been going on a lot lately. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Oh my goodness. These readings, there's people doing some crazy stuff. So much anger going around. You got to stay in tune with what it is you're looking forward to because people are trying to throw wrenches in people's relationships, trying to take people men, trying to take people woman. And if you're at home and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, there's somebody who will pick up the pieces from there. This is a rough world out there. They waiting for a slip up. Don't give it to them. Make sure that you seek out balance in your life and you care about your person and you let them know it every day. Don't take them for granted because when you lose them, you're going to lose them and you'll have to work diligently to get them back. So right now, Libra, you're trying to decide if you want to get back in this relationship again. You have to figure out if it's just that or are there other things on the list. Because you're not giving this person 100%. So they're feeling that lacking. And yes, they're going to be a baby about it. And if somebody else is willing to give them the attention, they're going to get it from that other person. If they're telling you, you're not there for me no more, you're working too much or blah, 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 either side, people get lonely. And if you got a project every minute and you never are able to balance out your time to be there with your person, anything could slip in. If your person, and you don't even have to spend big money or anything like that. Let's say that you have a female that just loves getting her feet rubbed. Is there anything else you could do to comfort her, to make her relaxed and happy? Imagine that your man, he loves his shoulders rubbed. It makes him feel good. You so busy in your life that you can't rub his shoulders? Come on. Come on. Invest in your person and let them know you're there for them. Sometimes people just want to know that it's comfort there, that that's home. I may not be perfect, and I hate that saying because nobody's perfect, but my man makes sure my feet are rubbed. My woman makes sure she rubs my back. My man always telling me he loved me. My woman is always embracing and hugging me. She act like she can't live without me. People, they may act like it's not a big deal, but when they share it, it is. It's a big deal. People like to feel love. And I do know that there's some people that don't appreciate it. But I know there's certain things that you do that makes them twinkle, that makes that diamond shine. Don't neglect your person because of outside influences or laziness. Make sure that the person that you in this game with knows that you appreciate them and they do the same and show you affection and love and letting you know they appreciate you. But right now, you have to figure out if this person has other pluses in their life that will help you to overlook what transpired and try to reignite the flame and reunite with them, or has their light been so dim and the distrust so much that you want to walk away from the relationship? It's not worth it to you. I say you need to think things through before you make a final decision. Weigh the pros and cons. Can you trust this person again? In time or never? You have to be the decision maker. But remember, whether you stay or whether you go, always forgive, because forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Okay? Take care. Garnet Queen Tarot here. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for visiting the channel. Thank you for sharing your messages, concerns, and thoughts with me. It is appreciated. Take care till we meet again. Signing off, Garnet Queen Tarot, where we are inspired to rise. Talk soon. Take care.